Good stuff.
Ready to go. Here we go. First ball of the KCC Corporate 6's has been left. A dot ball. Very interesting start here. Oh, swings it on the pads, just scampered through for one, and there is the first run and signalled runs by umpire Thatcher. Interesting decision there to start us off. Going with the sort of stock standard 4-men spread, one at deep backward square, one at deep point, and long on and long off back. Just the one off the first two deliveries. Swing and a miss. It's a very slow start here. Oh, the ramp shot looks good. There was a little bit of Matthew Wade about that, and that is the first boundary of the Corporate 6's here at KCC for this fantastic weekend of cricket. And it was Mohit Savra, I'm pretty sure, for the Chaps and Chi team. I'm sure Matthew Chappell will be sitting there very nervously as the captain of Chaps and Chi. Another dot ball. Very handy dot balls in this form of cricket, and we've had 3 of them already. It's cracked for behind point. Point tries to get there, but that's 4. That's a great shot. Mohit is on fire here and started Chaps and Chi off extremely strongly. First over is complete. None for 9. So Caviar will change the bowling here. I did. Oh, sorry, I've been going off the wrong commentary here, Chris. I've been calling the wrong team. You've given me Caviar. Okay, we're back, and it hasn't been Mohit. Mohit was actually getting hit for the boundary, so Mohit started poorly with the ball, and we have Chaps and Chi none for 9 after 1. Here we go. We're back on track now.
One job, Tubbs.
So into the attack now is Hendra Rawat. Coming off the standard stock 7-metre run up here in the Corporate 6's. And he's into Niaz, and he launches that one high. Niaz fitness might hold out here. Throw comes in. Oh, it's just missed, and he scampers back through. Wowie talking to Niaz on the way in. He said his fitness wasn't up for it today, but his eye is, and that was a clear indication. Turning blind, charging back, stretching the hamstrings there. He looks a little bit ginger. Rough start at 8 o'clock in the morning at the KCC. Lots of big names here at the KCC today. People like Jamie Atkinson floating about. Cracked by Ali, straight down the ground. Fielder coming around, but he won't get there. That's 4. Niaz hitting with a bit of power here.
Yeah, we can't. You can wait for. Oh no, that's
Hendra comes in. Oh, that's cracked square of the wickets. Great shot by Niaz. 10 off the last 3 balls here. Hendra really copping a little bit of a plummeting here. Left armers though coming out okay. Just a little bit full there. Niaz just leaning on it straight past the fielder who was at backward point. They've brought him in front of square now. Niaz hits long. Fielder coming into it. Won't get there. Will Niaz scamper back for 2? He will. It's been a very good over for Chaps and Chi here. Caraval started strongly with 9 off the first, but it's gone for quite a few here.
It's behind.
Always is on the column.
Is it? Does the voice lag as well?
Comes in and bowls. Niaz looking for that leg. Shiroi does not call a wide. Oh, a bit of Niaz walking down the wicket, wants to chat with Shiroi. Just trying to converse the rules here. Chap's getting quite frustrated here as captain of the Chaps and Chi.
Are we being soft on wides or?
Yeah. Talking to one of the tournament directors here.
Do you want to talk to people?
And he comes in, bowls. Niaz launches high, long, looks like it could be 6. I'm waiting for umpire voucher here. He's not sure himself, asking the fielders 4 or 6. It's 4 runs. It's a great over from Niaz Ali there. Really took to Harinder Rawat. But the game's still evenly balanced here. Number 27 after 2. And we've started to see the action liven up here. Sorry, number 25 after 2. Fantastic new corporate 6's logo we have for today's broadcast. And our next bowler in is Ranish Ravardran, wearing the 3-3-3.
Universe boss, I'm gonna say.
The universe boss, channeling the inner Chris Gale. Oh, little late dab. It's another dot. Dot balls are vital here, and that will certainly help. Shivang on strike. Bowls. Shivang looking to... Oh, Niaz scampers through. Just looking to try and flick that one behind square to the short boundary. But scampered through for 1 by Niaz back on strike and seeing them well. Ranish comes in. Oh, Niaz, big swipe across the line. Backward square coming back in. They're going to push the fielder. The throw comes in. Looks good. It'll be tight. Oh, the keeper has not taken the ball onto the stumps. That would have been a big wicket for Caraval there. Caraval, sorry. Caraval would have had Niaz Ali back in the sheds. And we continue. Number 28. 3 balls to come in this universal boss over. Niaz advances and it's straight up in the air. There it is. The first wicket of the tournament. And it's Niaz Ali, a big scalp. Ranish Ravardran takes the catch, caught and bowled. And Niaz Ali is on his way after a bit of a standoff with umpire Vacher there about a wide. He plummeted a few to the fence, and now he has to depart. And that'll bring Franklin to the crease as Chaps and Chi are 1 for 28.
Easier. But I think it changes every game.
Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah, but you can sort of see the line. And 1 for 28. 2 balls remaining in the over from Ranesh. The batsman did cross. And Shivang is back on strike here. Chaps and Chai only have the 7 players here today, with obviously Chico unavailable due to a leg. And that is a cracking shot over cover for 6. Wow. Some power in that. Shivang has gone whack. And that's our first 6 for the tournament. Great shot. Shivang drives straight. Mid-off coming round. Will they push for 2? Franklin wants it. He's coming. Oh, Shivang mix up here. Hits it out. Oh! Wow, a bit of a mix-up. Bit of confusion between the batsmen there. And that is the end of the over. 1 for 34 after 3. Our next bowler into the attack is Godfrey Mitchell. The fielder who almost created the run up there is making his way, and he'll be bowling to the in-form batsman Shivang. Franklin yet to face the ball at the non-striker's end. And Godfrey into Shivang. Length ball. Oh, they scamper through direct hits out here. And that is out. That is a diamond duck for Franklin. Wow. Our second wicket of the tournament, and it's a diamond. I don't think we even have a sound for the diamond duck. And that was
off a wide as well.
2 for 36 as a wide. So they did get 1 for the team for that. But wickets are crucial. And Franklin departs for 0 off 0. Doing the team thing there. There will be more of them today, you would feel. Our next batsman into the crease is Salil. And Salil will be facing up to Godfrey, who has bowled a ball but still has 6 to count. Salil nudges forward. Shivang wanted to run. Can't afford another wicket, but it's a wide. No harm done here.
Just go 6, 6, 6. Universe boss times 2.
Driven. There's definitely 2 there. Pushing. They'll push the fielder. They'll come back for 2. Be interesting to see if any of these young fellas play. Oh, it's a direct hit. Will they run one off the stumps? No, that's a great throw from deep cover. Be interesting to see if these young players in some of the teams today will push the fielders to see if they can make a 3, which you don't see too many of them out here at the KCC. Oh, it's high. Could be a no ball. Yes. Our first free hit of the tournament here coming up. No ball. It's been an expensive over. We've had 3 balls bowled, but only 1 legal delivery, and we have our first free hit. So what can he do here? Swings wide to wide. It's going to be another free hit. Godfrey really struggling to find his line here. Free hit, take two. Cracked. Mid on coming in, pushing back for the second. But fielder picks up. Oh, direct hit would have been out. Well fielded in the deep there. I think that was Moet down there who has picked that one up nicely. And Shalil picks up two for his efforts. Godfrey, can he get this line right? Full and straight, driven straight back down. Will they push for two again? No, Shivang says, no, one will do. I want to have a hit here. It's the over bowled.
Don't re-bowl extras though. Yeah, it makes sense because of time. I thought they re-bowled extras, but they don't.
Because in this format we do have 2 runs for a wide and a no ball in the comp. So extras are very important. Change of bowler here. We have Moet into the attack. He's great fielding in that last over. And he's bowling to Say Lil. I'm doing my best with pronunciations here today, so apologies if names are incorrect. Sure to come find me during the day and let me know if it is correct. The late cut, scampered through. Sale looking for the second. And it's thrown back into the keeper. They just get one. 2 for 55 here. 4.1 gone. Last over, looking to attack here. Mow it in. Shivang has been in since ball 1. He's played the Matthew Wade straight over the top. That's a great shot. That's all the way. That's 6. Another massive result here for Chaps and Cheek. And they're moving along here. That brings the score to 60. Looks a competitive total so far. It's going to force the run rate to 12s, but what can they get it to? Be a big last 4 deliveries here. Shivang launches, he gets that square of the wicket, fielder coming round, but he won't be catching that because that's almost into Jordan Path there. It's a great shot. And they move on to 67 with 3 balls remaining. I'm sure Matthew Chappell would be eyeing off high 70s. And it's a dot ball. Wow. A dot ball with 2 to come. 2 for 67, 2 to come. First target about to be set. Caraval will have to chase this down. Oh, it's short, and he's flicked that over the top for 6 again. It's a great shot. Waited on the ball, got to the height, and flicked it over, and that is a retirement of Shivang, which is a great knock, and he's got quite a few of his runs in that over, which brings, I think, young Ty Chappell to the crease to face the last ball of the innings. Score at 73. That's a very, very competitive total in our first match. They've recovered well after the first over only went for 9. So 73 and they scamper through for 1 by, and the innings is closed at 2 for 74. Competitive total that, and look forward to the run chase. But we are excited now that we'll be bringing you in a short moment the Eels versus Gen Core.
So that brings to a close the first innings of the Corporate 6's. Chaps and Chi finish on 2 for 74 off their 5 overs with some impressive hitting from Shebang.
G'day. How are you? Get a shirt from that box. Whatever size fits you. Hello. Calm down. Calm down, Ashton.
Yes, okay.
All right, and here we are for game 2. Two teams I'm excited to see play today. We have Gen Core and the Eels. The Eels, a young and up-and-coming side, and Gen Core, full of some up-and-coming stars. Opening the bowling for Gen Core is Ramella. And I'm kindly joined here by the one and only Christopher Carter. Thanks, Chris.
All. Good morning, all. Thanks, Tubbs. Good to be here.
Good morning. How are you?
Ramella
Look profile.
into Monish, who lets that one go.
And it is a no ball.
No ball. So we'll be starting with a free hit for Monish. Monish and Samad opening the batting for the Eels. Ramella just starting that one outside off. Oh, very nervous start there from Monish.
Great bowling.
Great bowling from Ramella to keep the free hit to a dot.
Monish walks forward and just only manages to bunt it. And that's all. It would have been out. Wow. Would have been. Oh, they've come through. Oh, wow. There's a mix up here. Wow. I think the occasion's getting to the young Eels here, Chris.
Bit of nerves
There is some nerves here for the Eels. Very interesting start.
It is a big stage, so I don't blame them.
Oh, Samad goes crack, and I don't think they'll be feeling that. It's a great shot from Samad. He waited on that.
This young kid can seriously bat chunks, making big waves in Hong Kong cricket.
He certainly can.
Sorry, I just called you chunks.
Speaking of
I
Chunks,
missed
we will have Chunks joining the commentary team later on today, Chris, but he's still probably arising from the dead after a few Sauvignon Blancs last night. Lamella comes in, looks above waist height. It's called no ball by Shiraz, and it's gone for 4. So it's a no ball and 4 here, Chris. And things are heating up for the Eels.
Costly. Extras are costly. And the free hit doesn't do it any help either.
So it's actually 6 off that delivery plus the free hit. So it is an expensive ball, that. Romello, can she get another dot off a free hit? Samad advances and just gets it to the boundary. 10 off the last 2 balls for Samad, and he started strong. Not looking to overhit the ball, which is good to see from a young fellow, especially in this sort of format. You can see people trying to swing too hard. And a bit of music to liven things up here at the Corporate 6's. Samad advances. It's to the fielder. She coming in. Oh, well picked up. They're looking for the second. Well fielded. Only 1 run off. And Chris, that's where I thought the young Eels would be pushing the fielders there, but to only get 1 there. Comes down the wicket. Monis squirts it out to mid-wicket. They're pushing the fielder here.
There we go.
Throw comes in.
That's what they should be doing, these youngsters, using their fresh legs and their speed to make the most of the fielders on the boundary.
Yes, and that is the end of Ramalah's over, and it's none for 18 after 1. A solid start for the Eels. Into the attack for Gencor now.
Unless we find an iPad of this one. We should have it. I thought you like
Is Christine. Christine into the attack, Carter. Christine, and apologies, it was not Romello bowling before. Romello was fielding in front of us. We had Jennifer opening the bowling. So Jennifer went for 20 off her first over, and we now have Christine into the attack. She'll be bowling to Samad, who is striking them well. Short, it's top edge, it's straight up. Christine getting to it. Failed, she's kicked it away, but they'll only get through. Oh, they're pushing for another. Oh, no one's... Oh, she's hit Samad as he's come back for the second.
Tell you what, Chunks. Oh, sorry, Tubbsy. Mistake number 2. It's all happening.
It is all happening here.
There is a lot going on out
And
there.
it's the young kids thinking they can really manipulate the field here, and it could see their undoing for their first wicket. Christine comes in. Samad leans back, and he's got that away.
Dealt with. Don't bowl length to Samad. Anything slightly short. See you
And
later.
it's 6. So the score moves on to 28. And it's been a strong start from the Eels here. We're back here. Sorry, a little technical issue. And Christine comes back into Samad and it's bowled him. See you later, Samad. A very good innings, but well bowled, Christine. That has taken the off stump and Samad is on his way. Monish gives him a glove punch for his work. It's time for Monish to add some value in here, I think. But charging out to the crease is Jaden Botfield.
Came out with a lot of intention there, Jaden.
Certainly did. Very keen to get amongst it. And that's the end of Christine's over, was it? Or has she got one to come?
Do you think there's a bit of nepotism with Jaden batting 3 in his dad's team?
Yeah, it's very interesting. Obviously opening the batting for Kowloon in most formats when he does get an opportunity to be hiding at 3.
Yeah. Good player. Good player.
Jaden looking to advance, punches that one straight. Fielder gets around to it, well picked up, and throw comes in. Monish looking to push for 2. There's got to be 2 there, I think, especially in this format, Chris.
Absolutely. Wickets in hand, short format. Push the fielders, put them under pressure.
And I think we'll finally, we will here. Josie is into the attack. Looks like it's some right arm. And she'll be bowling to Jaden Botfield, who has shown aggression to get to the crease. Jodie's come in. Jaden hits it square. All good effort out here, but it's gone to the boundary. And Jaden adds 4 to the score. Jaden advances, and the fielder's there. Well stopped. Will they push for 2?
Gotta go
again. These young fellows, Chris, just not wanting to push for 2. They've got the fresh legs.
Yeah, putting a lot of value on their wicket. I think they later in the tournament they'll regret that. They need to really push those fielders for 2.
A wide, and they scamper through for a single. And Josie looking to get wicket number 2 for Gencor. Delivered. Jaden hits square of the wicket. Well fielded there by Christine. Christine launches it in. Monish looking for 2, but only 1 again.
Almost a double bounce Yorker there.
No ball is called. No, oh, Clive suggesting it could have been a no ball, but no, it wasn't called. And Monish advances and just sort of dabs it down the wicket. Will they push for 2 here? Jaden comes back.
That's better from the youngsters.
That's what we want to see, Chris. Some more aggression in the running.
There we go.
And Monish finally gets one away to the boundary. And the Eels extend to 51 with 12 balls remaining in the innings. Our next bowler for the Gencor team will be Mericris. I think it's Mericris Carts. Yes, it is. Mericris is into the attack.
Jaden shaping hit at leg side.
Oh, it's missed out. It's gone through to the keeper, and they'll scamper through for 1 no ball. So that'll be 3 to the score. And Monish will now have a free hit. I really want to see these kids stay in their crease, hold their shape, and just watch the ball here, Chris.
Yes, exactly right. There's enough gaps on the field.
Oh, it's been a run out off the free hit, and Jaden Botfield has been barbecued there.
A no ball run out.
It's wide. A wide off the free hit, and they've missed the run out. So this next delivery will be a free hit,
I believe so.
Yes.
and that was two to the score and a wicket. Wow, it is all happening here in the
All
Corporate
happening.
Sixes at KCC.
And that brings young Charlie Walsh to the crease. Another very good player for the youngsters.
Yes, enjoy playing cricket with Charlie. Works hard at his craft, and this will be good for him to be able to get a free hit to start.
If you're a betting man, where's this one going? Where's his strong area?
I think his strong area is actually behind point, but I think he'll try and heave this one to mid-wicket for sure. Oh, he went for behind point and
You're
he got
exactly
his delivery.
right. And
He
that's
got-
a dot ball.
He got his delivery and it's a dot ball. He's disappointed with himself there, young Charlie. Thought it might have been a wide. No runs for free in this competition, young sir. Charlie looking for the sweep. He's missed it. And a wide ball has been called, 2 to the score. The Eels move along to 57, sorry. And Charlie on strike again.
Eyeing up that mid-wicket region.
Oh,
he gets
there it is.
He gets his backward point region.
Very strong through there, Chris.
They obviously didn't do their homework, did they?
No.
Has it held up? Has it held up?
Oh, it's off the toe. They're going to push. Will they push for 4? It's a 4. They've run
They
a
have
4
run
in the
a 4.
KCC. Well,
Boy,
there
oh
you
boy.
go. Wow, Lee Brian Taylor would be happy
Are
with
they
that one.
going 5? Are they going 5? No, I think it might be dead ball.
The ball is dead, I think.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen that at KCC.
A 4.
A ran 4.
Without going for overthrows. But I suppose that is the Sixers format here, with only 4 fielders out in the deep. It makes it tricky. And that's a no ball down the leg side. Another free hit here for Charlie Walsh.
Wow, 4 for a wide. According to the rules. 2 for a no ball, 4 for a wide. Plus any runs. That's huge. It's huge.
So we've just been told it's actually 4 for a wide and not 2. So keep an eye on that, folks.
And Charlie has crunched that straight down the wicket. The fielder was actually in from the boundary there, which was an interesting decision to be that close. And it's been punched back over her head for 4. Where if she was on the boundary, I have a feeling she may have been able just to get a hand on it.
Yeah, I think she was definitely in the game there. I think they came in expecting maybe to try stop the 2. But Charlie went aerial over the top of mid-off for a much needed 4, you'd say. Not a lot of bat on ball, and you'd be happy with that.
And our last bowler here is Ramella, who we thought opened the bowling. And that has been crunched towards the commentary section, and it's 4 runs.
The rules.
And that is the end of the over. And we're at 71 for 2 with Ramella to bowl the final 6 deliveries. What target would you be hoping to achieve with 6 balls remaining, 71 on the scoreboard, Chris, off the last 6 deliveries?
Realistically, I think you'd want at least 20 off the last. You know, you push the fielders for 2 every ball, make sure you get bat on ball and throw in the odd boundary. So north of 90 I'd be happy with, but if I was really pushing it, I'd want 100. I'd want the 3 figures. Let's see what happens here. She's got some very bright shoes on.
They are. Ramella's got the style here, and well bowled too. Oh. They've scampered through for a...
Dead
Oh.
ball? Question mark?
If the ball had gone to the keeper's gloves and left the gloves, now they've scampered through for 3.
That would have been huge if that was a run out. Then what happens?
So is
was
it-
it dead ball?
It's been called
Wow.
buys. So 3 buys to the score. Very interesting. Bat wasn't able to get on ball. They've scampered through for 3.
We have a resident umpire sitting next to us. Clive, definition of dead ball?
Well, it's whether the umpire's consider it dead or when it comes to resting the hand of the keeper or fielder.
Oh, wow. Interesting shot by Charlie Walsh there. He's just sort of late cut it down towards backward point. They've scampered through for two, but I think in this last over, you've got to be looking for the
You
boundaries.
do want the boundaries.
Disappointed with himself there, Charlie. I think he knows it too, but just wasn't in his zone. And it's good bowling from Romello.
Young man needs to find the boundary here.
And there's a long drive. Mid-off comes in. Just throw the run-outs on here. Take the stumps. Oh, very good throw. Well fielded in the deep. Romello got back, but unable to get it onto the stumps. And they scamper through for another two. It's good bowling here, Chris.
That 90 is looking more and more elusive, Tubbs, I tell you. If they can keep the boundaries to a minimum, Gencor.
That's a wide and a run. So that will be 5 to the score.
That is costly. Wides are very costly in this format.
It's a boundary, isn't it, really? Oh, and a free hit. A wide and a free hit.
It's all happening, Tubbs. I
I'm
can't
five.
keep up. Cannot
Five
keep up.
Thatcher. What is going on here? Was it a no ball? We
One or the other, sir. One or the other.
Everyone has just gone whack. That's straight, long, and 4.
One bounce for.
One bounce for a boundary.
Costly wide. Costly boundary.
And that leaves us with 1 ball remaining in the innings. Score is actually a little bit tricky, whether it's either 85 or 83 at the 87 at this stage.
Who knows, Tubbs, I tell you.
Because we're not sure if that was a wide or a no ball. Scorers will have the official result. They're on the walkie-talkies. And Romello comes in and bowls to Monash, who advances and misses. Charlie scampers through for the single. Will they push for another one? Oh, yes, they're going to go.
There we go again.
Oh, the Gencor team just need to hold the ball, keep it as dead ball. And that will be the end of the innings. Did they get to 90? No, they didn't. 89 will be the result. With
1 ball left.
1 ball remaining.
Interesting. Interesting. We might have to take a break at the innings and do our research of the rules, Tubbs.
It's choppy changey here. And that's a wide again.
Or
They
no
scamper
ball. Who
through,
knows?
or no ball. It's been called a wide, and they've scampered
And
through
he's
for
called a
1,
no ball.
and he's called over. He's called what? Oh, he's called a wide, and they've scampered through. So it's 5 to the score, and 1 ball remaining.
I think we're on 93, folks. I think we're on 93.
I'm at a loss here, Chris.
Boy, oh boy.
And Charlie Walsh cracks it across the line. Fielders coming in from both directions. It's a slight fumble picked up and thrown.
They've got to
but
go.
well done.
Got to go again.
And
Got to go again.
they've
Gotta
gone
go
again.
Hold the
Oh.
ball. Hold the ball.
Oh, and they're thrown again, and they're going to go again.
Hold the ball now. Someone
Hold it,
back up.
guys. Thank you. There we go, and that is the end of the innings.
I need to
Quite-
take my jumper off, Tubbs. It's heating up.
I actually am a little bit lost to actually what's happened, but it is speeding up here because now we have game 1 returning. So we have Caraval back versus the Chi and Chaps team, and they will be in for a great run chase here.
I need a drink after that.
And welcome back to Caraval's innings here, and they've started strong with a nice little late cut to backward point, and they've scampered through for 2, and we've got 2 off the first delivery.
Chaps and Chi will be hoping their strike bowler, the Niaz Ali, can get them off to a flyer here.
For sure. Needing 15 and over here. Oh, Caraval flicks. Niaz diving, throwing his body around. Dangerous this early in the competition. We've got 2 days of cricket, Niaz.
He's got to save his body. Got to save his body. You'd think it was Brett Lee bowling by where the keeper's standing.
I'm pretty sure in the rules the keeper cannot be any further back than 20 metres. It's classified as a no ball.
So we know some rules, folks.
And that's been hit high. The keeper's a long way back. Was that a no ball?
Speak of the devil.
And he's
He's
dropped it.
for 4. Dropped it for 4.
Well, there you go.
Huge.
He was a long way back. He could have even been a no ball for being too far back, being 20 metres further back. But it's gone high. He's got back. He was in position. Very Dave Warner-like from the semi-final.
Very Dave Warner.
Got there, made the position, just hit the fingers and fumbled out for 4.
Maybe that's an omen. Maybe this game will come down to the last over.
We'd love that. Launch off the pads and goes for 4. That's the trouble with bowling quick. Oh. And it's a boundary. And this has been a great over. I think that's a tricky thing here in this competition, Chris. When bowling with a bit of speed, short boundaries here at KCC, anything that's not straight enough off the pad, there's no fine leg stopping that.
No, it's really tough for the bowlers. It's almost better to, take the pace off and let them hit straight. Set your field straight rather than try run in and, bump the guy out. Anything behind square right now. Oh, they have put a fine leg in.
It's an interesting call with a fine leg, a deep backward square and a deep mid on, and one fielder on
See,
it.
as we know, Niaz does swing it in quite a lot. Is that down leg side, sir?
Down leg side, not called wide. Wow.
That saves 4 runs. That's a huge call.
That's a very big call, and the non-striker, Moed, is not happy with that decision at
Rightly
all.
so, I think. Rightly so.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's
that's
been
the
hit on the
danger.
pad, big shouts, turned down,
Sharoy having none of that, turns his head quickly, and that's the over.
and Sumar could not get that away. After the first over, none for 10.
That's like 2 in a row, he won.
Niaz probably their strike bowler there. So they'd be happy with 10 off the first over, you think there, Chris?
Absolutely. I think that over really does... it was a crucial over. Sets the tone. If Niaz got off to a fly, it would be very hard for Caraval to come back. But wickets in hand now. Runs on the board.
For sure.
Game's poised nicely. As I look over to the Prony marquee, it's good to see Prony's already been drank. Strong start from the boys at 8:50 a.m.
Well, Chris, it is 12 o'clock somewhere in the world.
Absolutely. And I wouldn't say no if one of those came my way. It's been a hectic morning.
Ideal preparation for a Premier League one-day final, Chris, I'm sure.
I don't know what you're talking about, Tubbs.
Thanks, mate. We have lots of... Great shot down to Franklin here on the boundary, and he's taken it! What a catch! Big celebration, big throw, and they're away. Chaps and Cheese strike first, 1 for 10 here, and that looked like a big wicket. Moed, big hit, well taken.
Yeah, good captaincy from Chaps and Chi. That fielder was perfectly placed. One might argue it could have been a bit of luck, but well taken in the end, and that brings the score to 1 for 10 off 1.1. Nicely taken from Franklin on the boundary there, and an ample celebration to follow.
Gives a little thumbs up to the commentators. He's enjoyed that, I think.
Trying to redeem himself after the Diamond Duck.
Yes, he's shining here on the boundary, the old Diamond Duck. Our next batsman in is Ranish. Ranish will be on strike? No.
They crossed, I think.
Nitesh. Nitesh is on strike, sorry. Nitesh.
Crucial dot balls. Like gold in this format, Tubbs.
Ranish is actually batting at 5, Chris. Sorry, it's Nitesh. They didn't cross, so he's obviously watched that into the hands of Franklin there. And another dot ball. We saw a few in the first game. Second game, not so many. Another one here now. Ooh. Hit high. Fielder coming in. Niaz Ali.
And Niaz.
Oh, the fitness hasn't paid off there. It's what we spoke about this morning. He wasn't sure if his body was ready for it this morning, but his eye was. We did see his eye in action hitting. We will have to get that one on Instagram later, Chris, I think.
Yes, that might be fined in some teams as a parky.
Oh! Is that a badge there, Chris?
Has he just been falconed?
This game has got a lot of the T20 from the other night. There was people getting hit in the helmet, drop catches going for 4. I hope we get the same finish.
Do we need a concussion test?
Towards the last overs. No one's come out and checked. It's play on here, Chris.
Costly.
Wide. Expensive wides in this competition. 4 to the score. Which allows them back, still behind the run rate here, needing 15 and over.
I tell you what, I can see the Matt Chappell warming up at long off.
Oh.
Huge. If he comes on next, that's an important over.
Captain said its finest there, crucial over in the innings.
Owner, manager, and captain actually, all three, the big trio.
The triple crown, some might say. Oh, hit
How
on the
is
pads.
that one?
And not scampered through for the run, it's a dot.
Great over. Not done yet, actually. Apologies. Or is it?
No, it is done. It is done. And here comes
can't be the Niaz.
Franklin. Franklin on. Is it? Franklin into the attack. Chap's still warming up though. Got to get those arms ready to bowl those tweakers. But a great day here at KCC. Sun shining. The grass is looking an absolute picture. I haven't seen it looking this good all season, I don't think, Chris.
No, absolutely. Struggled a bit early on in the season, but this winter seeding has really brought it back to the KCC of old. It's lush, it's quick, it's like a carpet out there. Best in Hong Kong. Best in Hong Kong.
Croquet standard.
Absolutely. Tom Ingram would love to play croquet on this outfield, I tell you.
As Cathay Pacific fly over the top, Franklin comes in, bowls.
Oh, man of the hour. Will Chaps get down?
Oh!
Huge effort.
Big dive from Chappell, but it goes to the fence for 4, and I think it's Samar. Ticks the score along nicely here to keep this game nice and close. And I think the thing with the 6's, being only 4 fielders, you can score, have a big over, get that run rate back to where it needs to be. First ball of Franklin's over is a boundary, and he's got to answer back here.
Big gap at mid-wicket, Tubbs.
And that's where it's gone. Pushing for 2. Not on Niaz Ali, they said. Wow. Some wheels there from Niaz.
Looked a bit quicker then.
He did. Donning the number 56 today, Niaz.
Another fast bowler wears that, or used to, I think. I think his name was Brett Lee.
He used to wear 58, Chris.
Oh, bloody hell. I need to get my facts checked. Apologies, folks.
We do have a big audience tuning in though, Chris, so it's okay. Franklin in. Launched high. No fielder there. Will Niaz get there? Yes, he does.
He will.
Really put his body on the line to stop that one, does Niaz?
Those hamstrings just can't bend over. Still a bit tight, Niaz. Big old right boot.
Fantastic score. Ticks along here.
3, I think.
Oh, the
huge.
man cat.
Controversial.
Wow, boy, oh boy, lucky he didn't take it.
Some might argue it's in the rules of the game, Tubbs.
Some would have walked off in disgust, I think. Nice little warning, though, from Franklin. Oh, well bowled as a dots. Dots are gold in this competition.
They're really falling behind the 8 ball here, Tubbs. They really need some boundaries. 50 needed. Franklin bowling well.
Oh, that sounded like it's got him in the Jack's crackers. And he hasn't even given it a rub, so it must have been a little bit of thigh pad. Scamper through for a leg bye. But Nitesh will be resting those crown jewels tonight. Soma on strike. Franklin looking to close off this good over that he's bowled so far. Just asking for fine leg to come around to a bit more of a behind square, in between fine leg and backward square position. Full straight, flick to mid wicket, straight to the fielder. They'll only get one here. Well picked up. Franklin at the stumps. Chaps and Chi, I've been impressed with how they've been in the field so far today. Thanks so much.
Be able to.
I don't know how you do that.
Welcome back, folks. Sorry, technical difficulties. Sorry to our 5 viewers. 500.
500,000, Chris.
And a shout out to Fake Addy at home. Hope you're enjoying the footage. I was told to say that by your husband.
Here we go. Ty Chappell into the attack. Straight, flicked into the gap. Fielder's coming around. Will they get there? No, that's a boundary. That's what we wanted to see to spark this innings up. Caraval charging hard here.
This is the over. They have to get within, you'd say, 30 of the total.
It's almost like day 3 at the Masters, Chris. Moving day right now, isn't it? We need to see something happen this over. Ty's first delivery's gone for a boundary. Needs to tighten it up.
I'll tell you what, I'd rather win this than the green jacket.
Punch straight. Will they push for 2? Yes, they will. 6 off the first 2 deliveries here for young Ty Chappell.
Covered a lot of ground there. Got the miles in the legs. Ticking over. 2 off that delivery.
I did think the speaker box was smoking then, but then I've just worked out it's Clive's vape. And it's
a beautiful flavour, I must ask.
One run flicked off the legs there. And they're going to need some maximums here, I think.
Maximos. Oh, I can't say that. Sorry, I make myself cringe. They do. Big field change here. Fine leg coming across to point. So he needs to bowl, you'd say, outside off here, Tubbs. Matt Chappell moving into a straightish long off.
Shot.
Oh, that sounded
it's
good.
Cracked. Chappell there, though. Knee down, as classy as ever. Chappell. And back into Ty. He's closed his over off quite well as young Ty. And may throw the ball to his dad to close the game beyond doubt here.
Will the father-son combo win it for Chaps and Chi? 2 big overs. Catch!
Oh.
Ooh, I thought I heard
Keeper is a
bit.
long way back here, Chris. I'd be questioning if the umpires have read the rule book here, because I think that's a no ball.
I think we'll have a word with them at the break, Tubbs. We can't have this. There is.
It looks a long way. It's a very long 25 metres.
Reminds me of when I used to bowl pace at high school. That's where the keeper used to stand, Tubbs. That far back.
Oh, it's been cracked and there's a maximum. We said they needed one, Chris, and there it is. Ty just getting a little bit straight.
You need to close out your over well, and that maximum really hurts.
Shout out to Matty Botfield, who hates the word maximum, and that's why we're using it today. Your team's playing and we'll be using it.
Absolutely.